In episode 1, the main guy, Isagi, was playing against a team where the winner will go to the nationals. He was about to score a goal, but his teammate asked for the ball, and as it's a team game, he did it. The teammate failed to goal, and Kira from the opponent team scored the second goal and won. Isagi later remembered his idol, Neil Noah, and started thinking that he can never become a great player like him. He thought that if he hadn't passed the ball, he would have made a goal. He then received a letter from the Japan Football Union, which called him to make him a certified athlete. He went to the given location and met Kira there too, who was also invited. He praised Isagi's football skills and they became friends. There were many other players invited there too. Yugo, the man hired to make sure Japan wins the World Cup, revealed that there are 318 and under strikers called there who were chosen very carefully. His goal is to turn one of them into the world's best striker in a facility called Blue Lock. They will stay there and do whatever he'll say without leaving and abandoning whatever they're doing in the outside world. He gave examples of the top players in the world who reached the top by only worrying about themselves and not the whole team, the same thing Isagi thought earlier. According to Ego, even one player can lead the whole team to victory. Those words inspired everyone and they started going to the Blue Lock. They went to the Blue Lock building, where Agassi's ID was Z299. Kira was in the same room as him. Ego told everyone there that the rankings on their clothes are based on their skills, and as there are 300 players there, Isagi is the second last best player there. The ranks will change according to everyone's performance, and after 6 months, the top 5 ranks will play in the Under-20 World Cup representing Japan. Whoever will fail in Blue Lock will get eliminated and will never be able to play for Japan national team in their whole lives. He sent a ball there, and whoever will be the last one to get touched by it till 136 seconds time runs out will lose. The game started with the rank 300 player, Igarashi. He hit rank 291 player, Kunigami, when he was distracted. He went furious and accidentally hit Isagi with it. While running, Igarashi accidentally injured his leg for a bit. Isagi had a golden chance to hit him, but didn't as he wanted to improve himself there. Rank 290 player, Bachira, liked that and took the ball. He went after Kira and passed the ball to Isagi. 3 seconds were left, and Isagi hit Kira with the ball as he was the best one there. In next episode, it was revealed that a new member of Japan Football Union, Anri, was the one who suggested Ego and Blue Lock stuff to see Japan win. Ego disqualified Kira, so he was furious and called the Blue Lock program trash, so Ego said that he could have hit the ball at someone, as there was still a second left, so he's the one who's bad at that game. Later, the 11 remaining players started spending their lives there. They got the food according to their ranks. At one night, Isagi and Bachira went to train instead of sleeping. Bachira revealed that there's a monster inside him and he follows his orders while playing football, that's why he's good at it. Isagi then started wondering if there was a monster in him too. Everyone then got new rankings. Ego revealed that there are 25 teams from B to Z in that facility and are split into 5 groups, 1 per building. Because of the one-man per team elimination game, 275 out of 300 players are left. Every team in alphabetical order has players from top to bottom ranking, hence Asagi's team is Z and is the lowest ranked in the whole Blue Lock. Ego then started the first selection. Team V to Z, the 55 players, will compete in a league and only the top 2 teams will advance to the second selection. Winning a match will give 3, tying will give 1, while losing will give 0 points. Ego revealed that in the beginning, football only had strikers in it, so it's on them to figure out how they'll play the game as a team full of strikers. One of the world's 11 heroes, Sai, is Japanese, but refused to play for his country, saying that his country's team sucks. He came to know about the Blue Lock project, so got some hope for the country. The next episode, Team Z decided their roles by playing rock paper scissors and went to the field where they faced Team X. Everyone was a striker, so they were trying to keep the ball and score the goal themselves. Suddenly the rank 250 player, Baro, took the ball and skillfully scored the goal. He revealed that football is his servant that'll make him reach the glory, so he's a king on the field. Team X then team worked and managed to score 5 more goals. Bachira and Isagi then team worked and took the ball near the goal. Baro came in the way, suddenly Isagi got a vision of everyone on that field and passed the ball to his right, where Kunigami suddenly appeared and scored the goal. Time was over, and Team X won. Isagi later told his team that when the match started, everyone was after the ball, and it was a 0. When Bara made a goal, he turned that 0 into 1, and then his team worked hard and started taking that 1 to 100, creating a 100% football team. They all are strikers, so it's on them to create a 100% team too, to win. Team V defeated Team Y with an 8-0 score. The next episode, everyone told others the best thing they could do in football, except Asagi as he hadn't decided, and Chigiri as he refused to tell. They all then started making strategies as a team. Asagi started realizing that his specialty is to make quick decisions, like when he made by passing the ball to Kunigami in the final moments. Then they faced the Y team. Team Z made a plan that they'll take turns in keeping the ball, while others will defend the ball holder. Eamon was the goalkeeper, and Chigiri decided to stay as the defender. They used this strategy, but Team Y's defense didn't let them goal. Suddenly rank 255, Nico, and rank 254, Okawa, team worked and scored a goal from a huge distance. After keep playing, Asagi realized that Nico is the real threat in Team Y, so he planned the situation, and with his teammate, Gigamaru, they scored the goal. The next episode, only 1 minute was left, so Nico revealed that his specialty is to make plans using teammates' abilities, and everyone from Team Y started running toward Team Z's goal. Nico came near the goal and passed the ball to Okawa at the last moment, but Asagi appeared as he thought what Nico was thinking. He shot the ball at his teammates, who kept passing the ball till it reached near the goal. In the final moments, Bachira passed the ball to Asagi, who had figured out that would happen. Asagi then shot the ball and scored the goal. Time was up, and Team Z won their first match in Blue Lock. After seeing Team Y being sad and crying because they lost, Asagi unwillingly felt good. Later Ego showed the updated score chart, where Team V had 6, while every other had 3 points. Then Team Z's rankings were updated, and Asagi was the top one in his team. The next episode, Z team had to face the W team. They watched some footage of Team W, and had to worry about two brothers, Yusuke and Junichi. Kuin decided to go with a strategy, where 3 players group will be the strikers for 30 minutes each. Now the teams were in the field. Yusuke could understand Junichi even though he wasn't speaking. They knew Chigiri and told him not to move much, or he'll break like glass. Kuin scored the goal using his 3 strikers strategy. Yusuke and Junichi were unstable because of the previous goal. Suddenly Kuin scored another goal, and later one more again to score a hat trick. In second half, Yusuke and Junichi were playing better than before and scored a goal. Kuin accidentally passed Asagi the ball slowly, which let Team W get another goal. Kuin apologized for the mistake. Suddenly Asagi noticed that he was smiling. He ignored it and continued the match. Team W seemed to know everyone's way of playing and were stopping them from making a goal. Kuin then purposely missed a headbutt that let Team W score another goal. That's when everyone realized that Kuin was betraying them from the start. It was revealed that Kuin joined Team W and told them about everyone's play style, in return for letting him score 3 goals in a row, as it was a rule there that even if a team is not in the top 2, the top scorer of the bottom teams will be allowed to proceed to the second selection. Kuin thinks that Team Z won't be able to reach the top 2 spots, so his greed for going to the next selection made him make a deal like that. He started playing for W team against Z team. Team W then scored their 4th goal. The next episode, Team Z focused on scoring 1 more goal to tie, as both teams will get 1 more point and it'll still be a draw. Chigiri remembered that he was in the same school as Yusuke and Junichi and was even better than them at playing football. He had a natural fast speed, but in one match, he received a knee injury and was told that if he'll get injured in the same place again, he won't be able to walk ever again. Since then, Chigiri is scared of running fast like before. 8 minutes were remaining, but Chigiri noticed that Team Z is still trying to score a goal. Seeing Asagi playing like he used to, Chigiri got his confidence back and started running without caring about getting injured. Asagi smelled a goal and threw the ball far away. Chigiri came there with his fast speed and started going towards the goal by avoiding everyone else. He shot the ball at goal and ran so fast that he reached the ball again and gave it a little push to score the goal. Time was up and it was a tie. Team W started beating Kuin for not telling them all the abilities of the Z team. Team Z stopped them, and Kuin left. Team V won another one of their matches without losing even one. Later, Kuin went to Team V and offered them the same thing he did to Team W, but they refused as it'll make the match boring. They were confident about their winning streak and didn't care about Team Z. The next episode, Team W and Y had a tie match, so both got 1 more point. Team W is now in 2nd spot and Z is in 3rd, so Z must win the next match to get 3 points to go to 2nd place, or they'll be eliminated. Nico from Team Y had the most goals, so he'll go to the 2nd selection. It was revealed that Ryo, Nagi, and Zantetsu of Team V scored 18 goals in just 3 games. Ryo remembered that he's from a rich family with 705.8 billion assets, but was still bored as he had everything and could get anything he wanted. He then started getting interested in football and its trophy and wanted to get it by becoming a footballer, but his parents refused as they had other plans for him. He later met Nagi, who was really good at handling things with his legs, so Ryo told him to play with him as he has a natural talent. Now, Asagi trained with Baru a bit. He was from Team X, which was on the bottom, thus eliminated. Baru was sent to the 2nd selection because of scoring most goals. He can score goals even from a 27-meter distance. Later, Team V and Z were on the field. The match started, and Team Z tried scoring a goal using a plan they made, but Ryo found it interesting, and he and Nagi scored a goal together. The next episode, Nagi scored another goal with ease. Zantetsu was able to run as fast as Shigiri and scored a goal from a long distance. Kuin wasn't allowed to play by Team Z, as he would only want them to lose. Bachira was excited to see Team V and went straight toward the goal. He passed through everyone and scored the first goal. It was revealed that Ryo and Nagi started playing football only 6 months ago and are still so good at it. Raichi started stopping Ryo from moving freely. Kunigami had the ball and couldn't find anyone to pass, so he shot the ball directly to the goal and scored it. Raichi told Ryo that he looks for Nagi whenever he gets the ball, so Ryo hit him furiously and got a yellow card. Chigiri got the ball and was being stopped by Zantetsu, but he ran even faster than before and scored a goal. The score was now a tie. The next episode, Nagi got the ball and was determined to score a goal. He jumped up unbelievably high and scored the goal with his own will for the first time. He finally understood what curiosity is. Chigiri got the ball, and with Asagi's help, he sent the ball to the goal. Goalkeeper sent it back, so Gagamaru tried to score, but the ball was sent back again. Though Kunigami appeared and scored the goal from a distance. The score was tied again. Asagi realized that he has the ability to see the situation and solve its puzzle by connecting a possible future. That's how he can know where the ball will go and when will the goal be scored. Kuin remembered that he always wanted to become a national football champion and was serious about it. Whenever his team lost to another school, they would just take it easy and continued their lives, but Kuin always felt angry and wanted his teammates to play more seriously. That's when he thought that he was better than others but can't reach the top because others sucked. That's why he wanted to go to the top alone. Now, Nagi was about to score the goal again, suddenly Kuin pushed him and stopped him. He received a red card and was told to leave. Kunigami had 3 goals too, so if Team Z will be lower than the top 2, he'll be the one who'll advance further, not Kuin, because of his red card. Before leaving, Kuin told Team Z to win no matter what, to let him advance too. Team V received a free kick chance. Ryo directly shot the ball at goal, but Eamon stopped the ball and sent it back. Zantetsu kicked it, but Raichi stopped it. Nagi then took the ball and shot it. It was about to touch the net, but Gagamaru stopped it. Now, Asagi had the ball. The next episode, everyone started going toward Team V's goal. They passed the ball around and reached so close, suddenly Nagi appeared, which made Asagi stop smelling the goal anymore. Though he broke through that state and kicked the ball directly toward the goal, that touched the net and Team Z got 5 goals. Time was up and Team Z defeated Team V, the strongest team in that building. Nagi experienced losing after a serious fight for the first time. Now, everyone from Team V and Z, Junichi from Team W, Nico from Team Y, and Baru from Team X, were sent to the second selection. Ego gave some physical training to Team Z for 10 days. Now, the second selection began. Everyone was called in one place. Ego revealed that there were only Teams V to Z in every building, and everyone used to think that they were the bottom teams in the whole Blue Lock. Then he revealed that for the second selection, there'll be 5 stages, and whoever will pass it will participate in a training camp with world's top players. Ego chose himself. Now he told the players to go to a room one by one, so a player, Itachi Rin, flexed his football skills and went inside first. Team Z decided to do their best and meet again later. Asagi then went inside the room too. The next episode, Asagi reached a room where a football got shot at him from a random direction. The hologram Blue Lock Man appeared and started protecting the goal area behind it. A circle appeared in the floor and started shrinking. Asagi had to make a goal before the circle completely shrinks. He had to score 100 goals in 90 minutes to clear the stage. Another ball appeared and the goal area moved too. After scoring 40 goals like that, he leveled up and some more holograms appeared. After 20 more goals, he leveled up again, and this time the hologram started moving. The ball getting shot at him was faster and was spinning too. Asagi started doing direct shots and was scoring goals after reading the situations. He scored 100 goals and passed the first stage of the second selection. He went further and went to the second stage where there were other players who passed. They had to form a team of 3 and go to the third stage. Bachira also came there and formed a team with Asagi. Nagi and Ryo were there too. Nagi offered Asagi to join his team, but he refused as Bachira would be left behind, so Nagi asked if he can join them instead. He told Ryo that he experienced defeat and excitement for the first time because of Asagi, which he couldn't by staying with him. Now, Asagi, Bachira and Nagi formed a team and went to stage 3. In that stage, Rin and his teammates, Ryu and Takamitsu, were waiting. Ego told them that they'll have a 3-on-3 match. Chigiri and Kunigami also passed the first stage and formed a team in second one. Ego explained that the first team to score 5 goals will win and will take 1 player from the losing team with them to the next stage. On 4th stage, they'll face 4 players and after making 5-man team, they'll go to the 5th stage and will pass the second selection. The losing team will go back to the previous stage and if they lose 2-on-2 match, the remaining 1 player will be disqualified from Blue Lock. Any team can challenge any other team. Everyone received a new rank based on the order of clearing the first stage. It was revealed that Rin is the little brother of Sai. Asagi, Bachira and Nagi decided to defeat their team and get Rin for themselves. The next episode, Asagi's and Rin's team went to the field. Blue Lock men were the goalkeepers on both sides. The match began and Asagi, Bachira and Nagi team worked and scored the first goal. Rin was disappointed at how boring they were and scored the goal by shooting the ball directly from the kickoff. Arya then scored another goal even though he was getting blocked. Takamitsu was getting scared and didn't want it to lose, so his personality and skills completely changed. He took the ball from Bachira, went through Asagi, scored a goal, and went normal again. Bachira and Nagi made a plan just by looking at each other and scored a goal together. Rin sent the ball directly at the goal again, but this time Asagi stopped him. Rin got the chance to continue with a corner kick. He shot a vertical spin direct shot and scored the goal from that place. Asagi made a plan by taking everyone away from the defense, but Rin figured it out and took the ball. Then he passed through Bachira and Nagi and scored the 5th goal to win the match. Aryu and Takamitsu then chose Bachira to come with them to the next stage as he had subscribed my channel. Bachira accepted and in the final scene told Asagi that he'll follow the monster inside him and if he wants him, defeat their team and get him. Thanks for sticking till the end. If you enjoyed then like, subscribe, join my Patreon and check out my other videos too.
Bowie. Bowie. Bowie.